Okay, good.
Not married.
But how young can you start on it?
Your Eagle Scout project?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a Life Scout to do it. You can join the program, I believe, as young as 11, which is like 6th grade. And then there are minimum time requirements to get to life. So the minimum amount of time that you could get to life would be probably 2 or 3 years, because a lot of times it's like everything up to first class. So there's Scout, Tenderfoot, second class, first class. So everything up to first class is like tying knots and assembling a tent and camping and like first aid and like all the kind of the outdoorsy sort of skills that you need. And believe it or not, I still use these stupid knots.
They sound useful.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And like working on like different merit badges and stuff. And then once you're a first class scout, then everything shifts to like leadership stuff. It's like, okay, now you can't just be a kid in the patrol. You've actually got to be, you've got to take on a position. So like, it's like, I think it was like a quartermaster for the troop. So it just means that like you're in charge of all the equipment and stuff. And, like it's up to you to make sure that it all gets like loaded on the trucks for the camping trips and stuff. And like it's up to you to make sure that like the propane tanks get filled and like the things like that. And so like from first class to Star Scout or whatever, there's like you have to have done like 6 months in a leadership position. And I think you have to have done like 6 months in a leadership position to get to first class. And the thing that sucks is it's not like you're appointed to a position. Everybody has to vote on it. So they have to like you enough to elect you to whatever position. So you have to run for it, and then they and then they go from there. So luckily, I guess and there's a lot of positions too. That's the other thing too, is it's like, really when you look at it, it's like, well, there's like, there's the quartermaster, and there's the chaplain's aide, and there's the assistant patrol leader, and there's the patrol leader, and there's the, and there's the senior patrol leader, and the assistant senior patrol leader, and the, there's all these different things, and like, there's like 6 patrols in the troop, and so each one of those has a patrol leader and an assistant patrol leader, and and then they have I don't know, I'm sure there's a bunch of other positions. So and any of those will pretty much count. Well, I guess not any of them, because some of them, like an assistant patrol leader was not good enough for like going to Star Scout. You had to be like a patrol leader or something like that. And then from Star to Life, you had to be like a senior or something. You couldn't just be. So, gosh, I can't believe I remember all this. There was, I don't know. But then by the time you're going from Life to Eagle, it was like everything had to be completed before your 18th birthday. I think there's 21 merit badges that are required for Eagle, but oftentimes quite a bit more than that. Because some of them are really easy. Like I got the art merit badge. Trust me, I'm not artistic. And I got like a leatherworking merit badge, and it was like, made like, I don't know, some sort of bandana thing out of leather, and like that was enough to get the thing. So there are some that are sort of easy, but then like the nuclear energy merit badge, that was a little bit tougher to get. It was like you had to go to a plant. Oh great, so we went to San Onofre.
Oh god.
And stuff, and like, and like, I don't know, I did like the rifle and the shotgun merit badges, and those were just fun. Those were like, you go in and you, it's like, shoot like this, shoot X number of plays, shoot the, so there were those.
I'm still listening.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of what else would be interesting to know about that. You know, but then, I guess the ones that are required for Eagle, you get things like the personal finance merit badge, and like community in the citizenship in the community, citizenship in the like in the nation, citizenship in the world, like merit badges where like you have to study like, you know, and like, you know, so it's kind of cool because I got to go to like my first like court case where like we wore our Boy Scout uniforms and went to the case and sat down, and it turned out to be that one when you know that like gay and lesbian club was kicked off of like one of the campuses, one of the high schools here.
Oh.
That was the one we went to.
Wow.
And so and it's like they're all like nuts, like they came like these news reporters like trying to interview us and stuff, and like the guy who took us was like, well, we're working on citizenship in the nation merit badge, and one of the requirements, and like as soon as he started launching into it, they're just like, oh. Like,
Oh yeah, they're like, we don't want to talk to you right now.
You know, and stuff. But anyway, so it was just kind of funny. You know, and then there was like personal fitness, you know, where it's you basically have to improve, you know, what you do. So like, actually, it was when I did that merit badge, I was also going for second lieutenant, Civil Air Patrol, and that also had like fitness requirements. It was when I ran like my fastest mile stuff. I think.
What's your number?
It was 5:19.
No way. That's really fast.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of that.
Were you just completely exhausted after that though?
Oh yeah, no, I'm better at sprinting than long distance, and so basically what it was I got to the point where I was either at a dead sprint or jogging the whole time.
Wow.
And stuff, and so basically I would like sprint halfway around the track, and then I'd jog halfway around, and then I'd sprint halfway around, and then for the last like lap, I just did it at like a dead sprint, and that's how I got my time and stuff. And I don't have the endurance to do that anymore, but occasionally if I get, you know, into the thing where I start jogging and stuff again, I can probably still do a dead sprint pretty fast.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, so there was that, and then, but there were I think by the end there were like these merit badges that, you know, certain ones, you know, take like personal finance takes 3 months minimum because you have to like do a budget and then keep it for 3 months. You know?
Of your life?
Yeah, and stuff, you know, so like that's one of the things that people get really.
It's the United States. I had to do it at an angle.
I'm just surprised at how huge California is.
I had to visualize it happening first and then spreading to the rest of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
you're
not...
gonna like erase and then draw it in.
Well, I'm gonna link it.
You're gonna link it.
Because like the way this is, it's like first I had to show them expanding on California, and then eventually like them going to the other states.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's very awkward. America. America.
Us Californians will just have to break off and join Hawaii. Alaska can have too. So.
Yes. It's gonna be like those nuclear bomb, like.
The like fallout, like.
Yeah, the fallout,
arrows.
like where it's going.
I remember one of the coolest things when I was in high school. One of my teachers had had all these books. It was all the battle plans from like all these different. She got it from, I guess, one of her students went to West Point, and they got all these books, and it was like the battle plans from like a lot of like major things, like dating back the last like 1,000 years, a lot of battles and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff. So they had like there was like a couple of really big ones on World War II, you know, and you could like see like what different like, you know, Rommel moved his tanks here, and then the Allies went here, and then did this, and like whatever and stuff. Or like you go back like to the Civil War, and it was like Lincoln moved his troops, you know, or whatever.
Wow.
Like you know, and then like you go back even further than that, and there was all these different things, and I remember like I would just sit there and like look at them, and I had no idea what I was looking at, like, you know, but I tried really hard to make heads or tails of all of it.
So, do you think, I mean, do you still, if you had the opportunity to, would you pursue this like childhood dream of becoming an airport owner?
Maybe.
That's good. That's
I
good.
I won't lie. I saw an airport for sale, Bonadune.
Wait, they just put these things on sale and you can just find them on the internet? What the heck?
Yeah, the private ones you can, and even the ones that are like kind of like commercially operated, like the operator can't, you know, sustain it anymore. Then you can buy it. You know, they're like a business, or like the private ones. I mean, they're just a plot of land that has an airport on it. You can run it however you want and stuff. I mean, they're publicly owned ones too, but, you know, and stuff. It was, let's see if I can find the picture. I have it on Facebook. Took a picture of the posting. I saw it in a bathroom, actually.
You saw the posting for an airport in a bathroom?
Yeah, along with a bunch of postings for different airplanes and stuff.
Interesting.
Let's see. Let's see here.
I really want an iPad now.
That's Kyle was like all like, no, I don't see why anyone would get this. I have the iPhone 4, blah blah blah. We went on one trip where he got to use it in the car on the way there and on the way back, and at the end he was just like, oh damn it, I have to buy one of these now.
Did he buy one?
No, he hasn't. No.
He's going to, isn't he?
I'm sure he is. I'm like fairly certain.
We'll be comforted in the fact that we actually have a lot of corporate executives and top, you know, directors who just walk around with these, and when they're in their meetings, they go, okay, well. So there is a real reason to having one of these. It's not just because it's awesome and a great way to put your money towards something.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think. Let's see. Aha. Yes, I knew it was. Let's see. Oh, mobile uploads. Oh! You probably would like some of these photos. I don't know.
I thought of for a while to sign up and be, you know, those Trader Joe artists. Wanted to do that for a little bit. You know, the signs.
Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I didn't really have a good portfolio to show them. And I think like
Do
those
they
artists
get
are pretty.
hired as a? Is that like they actually get hired like that's their job?
Yeah, they don't actually get paid very well. They're like $15 an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that better than you make now?
it's lower than what I make now.
Oh, well then don't do it.
Yeah, but it's a great thing to have on your resume.
Oh, here you go. I should just show you some of these because this is my mobile uploads album from before. I'll let you draw, but then afterwards I can show you. Can't find that one photo, but I see ones around it, so I must have at some point gone through and deleted it. You can see a snapshot of my life back about a year and a half ago. Okay, so this has just been killing me for like the last hour. So you drew this picture of your ex-boyfriend in September. So were you guys still together then?
No. We
No?
were just like hanging out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was just like, wait, I thought she said that she broke up like.
Well, it broke up 2 years ago with a lot of messy stuff in between. So it turned out to be, instead of a 5-year thing, 5 plus 2 years of really messy, gross things in
Gotcha.
the middle.
Gotcha.
But
I actually know how that goes.
yeah, I mean, it's not my proudest moments,
Yeah.
but I will say that I have moved on from that. And it's just one of those things, you know.
Okay. No, I just was curious. I just didn't realize that there was stuff that recent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a lot less, like, it was just kind of like cleaning house at the end, you know, like, we weren't really doing anything at the end. It was just more like, we're still hanging out, trying to still be friends, but still with that awkward, like, well, we still had all this history together, and we still kind of, like, want to do things together. We knew it was, like, wrong, and, you know, we both wanted to see other people. So it was kind of like clinging on to that like comfort and
Sure.
being kind of nostalgic, but then like, you know, I mean, we didn't even make really good friends. Like him and I